So we are underway on a Saturday. Beautiful day here in West Sacramento. Jeremy Pena will lead things off. 15th percentile in extension. So potentially a chance for hitters to see that fastball for a while. There's a breaking ball that's taken care of by Pena, and the ball gets away from Tyler Soderstrom. Pena into second base as the Astros have a runner in scoring position for Yordan Alvarez. Yeah, they did not want to even think about challenging that pitch. It's a 4-pitch walk to Yordan Alvarez, who now has 7 walks on the year. A called third strike on an overturned challenge. He swings at this one and sends one into center. Pena around third. He's going to be waved home. Here comes a throw by Denzel Clark. It's cut off. Astros in front, 1-0. Correa on the ground to third. Muncy goes to second for 1, and they turn a double play on Correa. Alvarez moves to third with 2 away. Transition from AA to AAA and then eventually to the major leagues. This one cued past the first baseman Kurtz and into right field. Christian Walker with his team leading 8th run batted in on a ball that spun off the end of his bat. And Joey Loperfido getting the start today, giving Cam Smith his first off day of the year. And Joey goes after the first pitch and singles into center field. Astros with 4 hits in this first inning against the Cuban right-hander Luis Morales, with 1 of his home runs last season. Hits this ball into right center field. That Lawrence Butler will back up a few steps and make the play for the final out of the inning. But a good start to this one for the Astros.
Game. He and Butler had big games yesterday.
First pitch of the game from Tatsuya Ei is a called strike, and Ei, who threw 70 season. And he continues to hit here against the Astros, no matter who it is. Although yesterday they held him down, he picks up his first hit of the game on the first at bat, and just his second hit of the season now at 22 at bats.
In there.
Got him. Shea Langoliers down on strikes. Ei has his first strikeout of the day. Another 3-2 pitch coming. Kurtz on the move again. Swing and a miss. This could be a catch. Strikeout, throw him out. It is. Double play. Christian Vasquez throws out Nick Kurtz after the strikeout of Soderstrom. So Tatsuya Ei faces the minimum in the first. So everybody in attendance wearing those giveaways. This one off the back of Jake Myers on a 2-2 pitch that got away from Morales.
Got him before the game in his bullpen.
And kind of interesting that that ball stayed down on the dirt as Christian Vasquez had a chance to hit into a double play, but that ball stayed down on Muncy, and Vasquez will take the break. So will the Astros. Any extra base hits in his first homestand. That ball looped towards short, playable for the shortstop Wilson. Actually put the infield fly rule up, even though that wasn't hit very high. That gets away on ball 4. That'll load the bases for Jose Altuve as Yordan draws his 2nd walk of the game and his 8th walk of the season. Goes after the first pitch and pops it up. Nick Kurtz, the first baseman, gives way to Jeff McNeil, shielding his eyes, and he puts it away for out number 2. And he pops one up. McNeil drifting out, called off by Lawrence Butler, who comes in from right field to make the catch, and the Astros will strand 3. Still a 2-0 game. His first time off in the game yesterday after the Astros trailed big early against the A's. This ball is slicing towards Joey Loperfido off the bat of Brent Rooker, and Joey puts it away right on the edge of the warning track for out number 1.
Can't imagine trying to grip a different baseball completely from what you're used to, because it may not sound like a lot to fans at home, the difference between the Japanese baseball and the Major League Baseball, but in the hands of a pitcher, it's got to feel drastically different.
For Tatsuya Ei. Tatsuya Ei getting his start today. Ooh, fastball up with a swinging strike. How about Tatsuya with 3 strikeouts? He has faced the minimum here through 2, and the Astros lead. Statcast darling.
Yeah, he is.
That ball hit high. That ball hit deep. That ball is off the top of the wall and gone. Christian Walker with his first of the year. He's driven in 2 today. And on the first pitch of the third inning, the Astros lead it 3-0.
Hit an absolute laser out to left. If we were playing in this ballpark, it'd probably be his 3rd home run of the season. He had 2 to left center field at Dyken Park that hit high up the facade on the left field side, but this one gets out in a hurry. Only a 20-degree launch angle.
Woo!
That had some life on it.
That was a bullet to left off the bat of Walker, just enough to get out, and he continues to rake. Loperfido takes a 4-pitch walk as Morales not close on that last pitch. That'll be walk number 2 allowed by the A's right-hander.
Well, that's the definition of a hanging slider that gets barreled up. Christian Walker did a great job getting the foot down on time, recognizing and hitting a laser.
Yainer grounds one to short, could be 2. They flip it to second for 1, and the A's turn the double play on Diaz. Second double play turned by the A's. They really could have 3 in the game. Jake grounds one past Muncy and into left field. Myers is going to reach here with 2 outs. Runner goes, pitch is swung on and sent into left field. Again, the sun is tough. Soderstrom can't make the play, and credit Jake Myers. He never slowed down, never took anything for granted, and scores easily from first base on that fly ball lost in the sun by Soderstrom.
You are so right.
Christian Vasquez with a pop fly that fell in, and there is ball 4, so 2 on for Yordan Alvarez. That seemed like a pitch around.
Completely. Like you said, Emerson went out there to have the conversation. Almost said, he just said, throw 4 out of the zone. Percentage reflects how selective he's been.
To short, and for the second time in this game, the Astros are going to leave the bases full. As Jose Altuve grounds out to end the pitches to get through the first 2 innings as he faces Max Muncy. Muncy hits the ball hard into center field. That's what he's done the entire series. Muncy hit every baseball at over 100 miles an hour yesterday. He's the only guy with an average. Swing and a miss. Ei picks up strikeout number 4, getting McNeil for the first out of the inning. That's another out in the air potentially if it stays in play. Giving it a look is Christian Vasquez, and he makes the nice running catch. Wins can be tricky here, as we saw last night in the game. There's 2 away. Takes a first pitch near the top of the zone, so close that Christian Vasquez wants to look at it again. Vasquez got a strike earlier today. He's now 3 for 5 in challenges. Excuse me, he's 2 for 3 in challenges this year. And this one he is going to lose, so he and Yainer Diaz have the exact same challenge rate. They're both 2 for 4 on the year behind the plate. That's ball 4, so Kurtz draws a 4-pitch walk. And the A's have 2 runners on. Major leagues. Got him. Second time he has struck out the red-hot Shea Langoliers, and the Astros get through the inning without a run scoring. 2 left on, and still anything in the regular season, and all of a sudden turned it on when it mattered the most. Correa draws a 4-pitch walk. We thought it would be a short leash this inning. There goes Correa, and the pitch is down, ball 4. So Walker draws a walk. He's on base for the 3rd time.
Ultimate confidence in sending Correa with Walker up there.
This ball looped to left field, slicing towards the corner. It's a fair ball. Correa is going to be able to score as it bounces over the wall for an automatic double. Joey Loperfido's on base for the 3rd straight time as he doubles in a run, and the Astros lead 5-0. Fly ball here to score the Astros' 6th run of the game. Instead, he goes through the middle. That'll score at least 1. Loperfido being waved around. He's going to score. 2 RBI base hit for Yainer Diaz, taking advantage of the drawn-in infield. It's 7-0 Houston. Myers sends one to left field. Well struck. Back on it goes Soderstrom. He makes the catch in front of the wall. Retreating back to first base will be Yainer Diaz. Jake Myers with 3 home runs last year, making a bid here. This ball grounded towards third. They go to second for 1, and this time they are able to turn the double play on Vasquez to get out of the inning. So the Astros do add to their lead with a 3 spot in the 4th. It's now 7-0. Did Christian? Javier?
He did, yes.
Swing and a miss. Ei with 6 strikeouts today, 2 more than his previous start. So every strikeout is a new career high for him in the major leagues.
Through.
Swing and a miss. Imai's rolling. That's 3 in a row and 7 in the game for Tatsuya Ei, who's feeling more and more comfortable with every inning. It's fun to watch. I mean, he does things unorthodox compared to other pitchers. How about Correa going down to the ground? Carlos making a play, and Ei says, I appreciate you at third base with that play. He's going to wait for him and give him some love. And Pena goes after the first pitch, and he'll be another base runner for the Astros. Pena bidding for his 2nd double, and he'll get there easily. Jeremy with his 3rd double of the series and his 2nd of the day, on base for a 3rd time. That's in. 4th time Jordan has drawn a walk today. We're only in the 5th inning. He might set a team record. Tying a career high. Through the middle, and it's going to be caught by McNeil. Stepping on the bag is Wilson, and they turn a double play. On the play, Pena moves to 3rd. Correa hit into one of those double plays back in the 1st inning. Sends this one to center, playable for Clark, and the Astros will strand a runner. As they have now left 9 on, but they lead 7-0 as we're halfway home. Give him 8. Tatsuya Ei rolling along as he strikes out Butler to start the inning. All 5 at-bats so far in this series. This one is not at over 100 miles an hour. Altuve will charge, and his bare hand attempt is missed. And that means Muncy, even on a ground ball that he doesn't hit very hard, is going to reach here with 1 out. That's in the air to left field. Back on it goes Jordan Alvarez, and he continues to drift back and makes the catch over his shoulder on the warning track. Hit pretty well by McNeil the other way, but he's out number 2 in last night's game. But Tatsuya Ei has come in today and thrown so far 5 shutout innings with 8 strikeouts in the mix. Ei. Christian will go 3 for 3 and get on base for a 4th time today as he slices one to the corner and right. Christian Walker, the major league leader in doubles, now has 6 of them on the year. He's been on base all 3 times. And make it 4 for 4. Joey Loperfido delivers an RBI single, and the Astros take an 8-0 lead. Walker and Loperfido on 8 times combined as Loperfido drives in another run, his 2nd RBI of the day. Lefty. And Yainer watches a close one. They're going to challenge that. Yainer thought he had drawn a walk, but here comes the challenge from Shea Langoliers. That's going to be a walk for Yainer. That's the 2nd time that's happened to Yainer, where he's been challenged on a walk. Nobody believes he could draw a walk. To 4, they led 11-1 in the game when the Astros kind of emptied their bench last night. That is the first strikeout of the game for the A's. So with all this traffic, they had not picked up a strikeout until the 1st out of the 6th inning. That ball is slicing. If it stays fair, and it does, it's going to be another run. Here comes Joey Loperfido trotting home. To 3rd base goes Yainer Diaz, and to 2nd base goes Christian Vasquez with a double, his 3rd hit of the game. And he points out to the bullpen after an RBI double that makes it Astros 9 and A's nothing. Any Astro this year.
That one from 3rd base?
Yep.
Nice.
Ground ball with the infield in is not going to get the job done. Jacob Wilson takes care of that for the 1st out. Julia.
Power.
Damage. One of the fastest to 500 RBIs. He's got a knock.
2 more runs batted in. No, they're going to hold Vasquez at 3rd. They do not want to have even the thought of a play at home play. Jordan with an RBI single, on base for a 5th time today. That's going to be ball 4. Altuve draws another walk, so he joins Yordan Alvarez with 10 walks drawn on the year to lead. 72 strikes, 66 balls. And Correa is going to ground one to third. The Astros will strand 3 more. If you only look at the left on base column, it seems like a tough game for the Astros because they have left 12 on. But and put in play. Correa moves to his right, off balance throw wide, but Walker makes the tag on Kurtz for the out. Thirds. This time he is looking good. Shea Langeliers is as hot as anybody in baseball coming into this series. Strikes out 3 times today against Ei, and that's now 9 strikeouts in the game.
94 to 98.
And that'll be the walk. You can see Ei was frustrated, didn't get that close pitch as Kai Tang begins to loosen up in the Astros. Might have been his firmest fastball of the day. Time is called.
Very late.
It's a pitch timer violation for a walk.
That's frustrating.
That one skips past Christian Vasquez and gets lodged behind home plate, so both runners will advance 90 feet, and now the count's full. Ground ball towards short. Charging it is the new shortstop, and that is Nick Allen, who makes the play to first for the final out of the inning. Check that, 10 walks. I missed one. There's a swing and a miss. Walker down for the first time today. Medina picks up a strikeout of the first batter he faces. Only the second strikeout for the A's today. Been a couple of big leads in this series. The A's led 11-1 yesterday, and the Astros lead at 10-0 today. Loper Fido retired for the first time, so Medina, the one guy, a little bit today. That ball is going to be into right field for a base hit for Yainer Diaz. He's been on base his last 3 times. His second hit of the day, and the Astros now up to 16 hits.
No more disco ball? I don't know.
This is not exactly a clubhouse that encourages celebrations. As we head to the 7th inning stretch with Jake Myers grounding into fielder's choice. 7th inning stretch time.
Today was Tatsuya Ei's day.
Ball skied high in the air. Cam Smith is the new right fielder, but he's going to let Jake Myers shield his eyes and take that play. Cam is now into the game. Got him. Got him to chase on the 2-2 pitch. That's the first strikeout for Tang, and there's 2 away. 0.27, 1 run allowed in 33 innings behind the dish. Jeff McNeil delivers a 2-out single here in the 7th inning. 1 run, Blummer, in 33 postseason innings. Played for the Sacramento in 24, and he gets a called strike here. He's very familiar with this stadium as he pitched here in 24 and 25 with the River Cats as he gets through the 7th inning. And he goes after that 3-2 pitch and down on strikes. Medina has 3 strikeouts, 1 out in the 8th. The Atlanta Braves in the offseason before the 25 season. Nick down on strikes. Medina continues to be impressive out of the pen. That's 4 strikeouts for Luis Medina. Cam gets a 3-0 green light and skies one deep to left field, sending Cortez back to the wall. That ball's gone. Cam's 3rd career home run in this stadium as he leaves the yard here to make it 11-0 Astros as Cam Smith on a 3-0 green light hits one out to left field. His 11th major league home run, his 2nd on the season.
Got into a count where he could sit on that fastball from Medina. Came in at 98 and he launched at 111.11 getting out of this ballpark. That was elevated. Plenty of hang time under that one. 402 feet later, it's a home run for Cam. Ball was in the air for 6.5.
A's bullpen in 4 2/3 innings of work, and now a walk to Bryce Matthews, a 4-pitch walk following the home run. That's going to be down, ball 4. Back-to-back walks here with 2 outs. So after the home run, back-to-back walks, the A's have bullpen action going. Towards the middle, and that will do it for the Astros here in the 8th, but they add to their lead on a Cam Smith home run. They lost 11-4 to the A's. Kurt skies one high in the air to center field. Jake Myers, shielding his eyes in front of the warning track, will put it away on the edge of the track for out number 1.
It's a really hard language is what he said. So great to get to know him. He's got a good sense of humor too, TK.
And we're going to have to learn some of these nicknames as Christian Vasquez puts this one away. Austin Wins fouls out in his first at bat. And then Kai Tang, the last 2 seasons, has pitched here for the River Cats. That is off the top of the glove of Shea Wickham, and a base hit for Carlos Cortez in his first at bat of the day.
He doesn't have his own
His
rookie
MLB
card.
rookie
Yeah,
card?
he looked it up. He's like, nah.
Kai Tang. We could do a GoFundMe to get his rookie card in his possession. He needs his rookie card. Tang was 2 seasons here. Joey's going to draw a walk. That is 13 walks now.
Oh, man.
The most walks the Astros have drawn since April of 2000. We're 26 years removed. That's 3 times. Ground ball, base hit to left field. Another inning with multiple runners on for the Astros. That's 8 out of 9 innings. Jake pops one up. Second baseman Jeff McNeil will make the play for out number 1. But it's not verified. It's not verified. It might not be accurate information. I just can't trust everything I see on X. There's a pop-up for out number 2.
I hope that's different.
11-0. They have stranded 15 runners. If this ball is caught, it will be an Astros record with 17 left on base in a 9-inning game. And that has just occurred. It's still 11-0. Records are being broken. Debut patch card.
For sure.
That's a 1 of 1.
Okay, not just the everyday rookie card. Not just his standard operating procedure rookie.
So I'm going to purchase.
No, the 1 of 1
I can
card.
have one.
Emai's back. This ball into center field. Jake Myers is there. And the Astros are 1 out away from an 11-0 win. Ball game. 5-hit shutout. 3-pitcher combined shutout for the Astros as they roll the A's 11-0 today. Plummer, this was quite a bounce back after a tough start to the series last night.
Yeah, you love the resiliency of this team. This team knows that last night was a little bit of an anomaly. They showed up today and proved that it was, coming back with 11 runs, but also got a great start from Tatsuya Ei. So a good game all the way around for the Astros.
That last strikeout was number 13 for Astros pitching today to go along with a lot of offense. A lot to talk about on the postgame show presented by Whataburger. Kevin Eschenfelder, Brian Bogusevic are your hosts. Julia Morales, as always, gathers interviews both in the clubhouse and on the field. We'll have the post-game show for you coming up next.